Okay then, welcome on in everyone. Allow me to take a minute to introduce you all to Monarch Orm. First of their name. As you can see here, Orm is a traditionalist, is sober, and they are very untrusting. As a traditionalist, we'll initially be going for a farming ambition. Should that farming ambition fail, we will instead go for a stability ambition should sober be coming into play. Initially, we're going to be going for the beloved of the people ending, as that is farming and stability. But we're going to stand in the way of progress whenever we can and ban anything new. We avoid drinking parties, similar debauched behaviour if you can. And then with untrusting, because I rolled pro-military, I had a big think about it. And like with the sober stuff, that inspired me to have so, oh, maybe they're very distrustful. They don't like the chiefs who have brought them to power because they see the chiefs as having ousted one pagan ruler in order to plant them on the throne, and they're not confident that their chiefs are going to continue to support them. Hence, they want to have a strong military in case the chiefs start doing any shenanigans again. And, you know, that's the reason why they're sober and they avoid parties and things, because they don't want to let their guard down. Orm is paranoid as hell. Doesn't trust the people that put them in power. And that's what we got to look forward to today. So without further ado, let's hop on into the game and take a look. Let's see the state of the kingdom. Almost tempted to go loyalist to mess with Orm. I don't know, I don't trust that. As you can see here, military is a bit rough around the edges, but the chiefs are predominant. Orm too sober for this Holidaisie, yeah. Trade is kind of big across the board. I mean, the patricians, is there anything? Nothing's at a crucial point where it's going to cause problems for us, right? I mean, the barons have been pasted somehow. I can't even remember. How did the barons, like, get down here where they got the smallest military and, like, mediocre farming? They're being out-competed in farming by the goddamn patricians. And the Pats, well, I mean, the Pats trade is traditionally quite low. But that's very rough. I still say the Dynasty name sounds like a French breakfast. The Holidaisie, Mademoiselle. With runny eggs on the side. But no, the kingdom's looking kind of neat. Looking kind of neat. We're not terrible. We're not terrible. Although I will say that the treasury is, oof, very tight, very lean. Let's go and introduce everyone that's here at the start of today's game. We got the barons. Joining us is Baron Ilawa, Baroness Fujimaru, Baron DZD, Baron Berkovich, and Baron Sleepy Mapper. Welcome on into our barons for the start of today's game. With the chiefs, we've got a fairly lean turnout. We have Chief Whopper, Chief Weldris III, and Chief Mero. Welcome on into our chiefs. And finally, the patricians, we have Lady Patrician Morgrim, Lord Patrician Gibbo, Lord Patrician Nekojita, and finally, Lord Patrician Ephra. Welcome on in to our patricians. Now, with all that said, everything established, we know what we're doing, we know where we're going. Remember to roleplay as best as you like, and if you see people doing things that you're not really certain of, they've probably got their own roleplay reasons for doing it. We're going to begin now, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I shall be the parent of the nation. All will look up to me and my leadership. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a fateful passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Right, time to say hello to everyone. Hey, Advisor. Hey, did you just jump on in? Welcome on in, Advisor. You did it! You seized the throne! We showed them what the chiefs could do, didn't we? Now just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us. Got it? Yeah. Yeah. Long live the North. I got you. Tap the sign. Oh dear. Yeah. We don't trust it, but we're going to play along with it for now. But I got my eye on him. Ha! That's the spirit. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Who have we got? Patricians of the coast. Hey, Morgrim, welcome. A pleasure, your esteemed highness. Hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, the barons of the march. Hail and well met, my liege. Hey, DZD. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Aha! I knew it. I knew it. Betrayal. Already on the cards. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Monarch Asgore III, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's just get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Oh, you know what I want. A military parade to celebrate my military achievements in the Civil War. I really did carry bad feeling from the Civil War. Voting is open, everyone. Type !vote followed by A, B, C or D to vote for your choice. The item with the most votes will pass and be enacted upon. Okay, so how many? 13 of you, and how many votes is that? 8, 9. 4 people yet to vote. But I don't mind that. That's 3 of each. 3 of each faction. I don't think you can even tie it up now. So there we are. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realise it's not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt, your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first in a puddle, in full view of half the city. At least the only thing hurt is your pride. There goes my own reason for rebellion with the pagan ceremony. Oh, okay. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Eyes down, everyone. We're picking our schemes, starting with the barons. We got Victor of the Nilawa bloodline, a charismatic marcher prodigy, standing before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes but me, your rightful king, on the throne. Okay, what are you going to do for Victor Barons? Your options are A. Modernisation, B. Propaganda, or C. Gunpowder. All of these are the Baron specials. So, are you going to go Modernisation and try to take control of the army? Propaganda, where you're going to start a smear campaign against me? Or is it going to be Gunpowder again? This is... Golly gee whiz, Barons, what are we doing tonight? Oh, the same thing we do every night. Time to gather the gunpowder. Kaboom. Yes, okay. One day it will be successful. I don't think the Barons... Have the Barons won a single one over this dynasty? They very much are the underdog. The Republic of Curve has this substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the Barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible monarch would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the Barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the monarch's wrath. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Not in this... Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean in this game. In this dynasty, I think the chiefs have managed to win their schemes well. Did the chiefs both times they won win with a civil war? I know the Pats have won with a scheme maybe a couple of times. Oh, hello here. Randell of the Weldris clan, a sinister northern troublemaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Morgana is with us! Orm now sits on the throne and the chiefs are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose them. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Okay. Chiefs, what's it gonna be? It's A. Loyalist, B. Ragnarok, or C. Toot Toot Hornblower. With Loyalist, you're gonna help me out and try to make sure I win the game. With Ragnarok, you're gonna bring about the end of the world with an alliance with the giants. And with Hornblower, you're gonna find the magic horn and give it a big fat toot. We currently got 2 votes, one either way. Loyalist, Ragnarok. Ragnarok winning out. Is there any more? Who's not voted? Whopper is yet to vote, but I think Whopper is playing another game at the minute. So 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's Ragnarok time. Too right. A few months in the luxury of the palace, and Monarch Orm has already forgotten the old ways. I miss the good old days with old Wazy. Help me take the throne and I'll always be loyal to the north. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. That's the one bug fixer. No, it's just such a meme, isn't it? It was every time. Holidaisie. The best god speaker. Euless of the Ephrabulbazar family, legendary former pirate, scribbles with well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch. Something must be done. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Doppelganger, intimidation, or uprising? Oh! Not a single patrician exclusive. These are all generic ones. So doppelganger, you're going to want to find a body double to replace me with. Intimidation, you want to use your military to infiltrate the palace and force me to do what you tell me. And with uprising, you're going to rely on a peasant revolt to do the heavy lifting. Looks like doppelganger's in the lead. How many of you are there? There's a couple of you yet to vote. I don't imagine it's going to break. Doppelganger it is. The patricians plan to swap the monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spymaster. To advance their scheme, the patricians must keep defiance at 4 or less for 4 seasons. Right. Victor, our treacherous half-brother in the march, is pursuing a gunpowder scheme. The barons will want to make sure the kingdom's authority is 4 or less in 2 seasons' time. It's currently at 4, so, you know, the barons may want to tug it down an extra notch or 2, but they should be fine. They should be alright. Randall, an ambitious vassal in the north. The chiefs are pursuing Ragnarok, and as such, they want to raise their own military to at least 5 in 4 seasons. They've currently got 8, so I'd have to... I'm zoning in and out, just letting you know I may or not. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Listen, I can't force you all to be here. So if you need to have a rest or have a break, that's okay. If you're off doing other things or you're too tired, that's okay. Gotta have something to eat, that's okay. It's all okay. Thank you for being here if you can be here. But if you need to go do other things or look after yourself, that is perfectly fine. I appreciate you nonetheless. Finally, we have Euless here. Questionable claimant of the coast. The patricians are pursuing the doppelganger scheme. And initially they want to keep their own defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons' time. Currently got 2, so as long as the Pats don't do anything that'll force me to frustrate them, they should be good. I mean, I kind of want to take Iron Choice, but I don't know. Well, maybe a bit. Traditionalist, sober, untrusting. I feel like I'd want to maintain control a bit. So maybe Iron Choice is the way. Yeah, I wouldn't take an ominous. Oh shit. Okay. We got an invitation. Oh, from who? Day 1. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding winter feast in my clan hall. It would be a honor if you could attend. I'm very sorry, but I must decline. Don't make us angry? Mero, I mean... I don't trust you. And I don't go to parties. I don't want to do this. Alright? Like, you all understand why I'm not going, right? This is very clearly a trap. But tradition? Awkward moment when the claimant's family, I think, invites you for drinking. Oh yeah, it might be. But tradition? Okay, alright. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna be stone cold sober the whole time, and paranoid. Ha! We'll be looking forward to having you back in the north where you belong. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? Oh shit, okay, this is a somewhat uncommon one. The march has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. No. We are absolutely, we want a reward if the counterfeiters are caught. Vote B. Iron choice on it. Time to put up a bounty. Alright, let's see. 2, 4, 3. What's that? 9 of you total? Yeah, so that's about everyone. Over the next few weeks, bounty hunters root out counterfeiters in cellars, hideouts and backrooms across the march. More than 100 forgers face the noose. All those bounties are eye-wateringly expensive, of course, but the public trust in your currency soars. Controversy erupts when it's revealed that one of the counterfeiting rings is led by Baron Bertrovich himself. Of course, his fake gold is confiscated at once. Oh my god. Oh! Bertrovich, I'm sorry. You've just given me it. Haha. I'm sorry, I just need a little extra cash. Twitch, why are you advising children's... Wait, are ads on? I thought Adam's set to pre-roll only. Wait. Let me go have a look. I didn't click the button. You've gotten to... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. If you see ads during King of the Castle, let me know. That shouldn't happen. That'll be because I haven't toggled it. I've just done it, so hopefully we shouldn't get any more ads. There you go. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. I didn't realise. I thought I had them turned off. Are we all back? I get ads on other sites for all types of crud. My favourite is getting ads for things that I've already used. That's my favourite. Like, I keep getting ads for Crunchyroll, and it's like, I've already got a subscription. I don't know what else you could ask from me. But yeah, are we all done with the ads? Have they run through? Are they over? Are we all back? I've just bought a mattress. Won't be buying one this decade. I am. Okay, sorry. I apologise, everyone, for that. You know I normally don't run ads during King of the Castle because I don't want it to interrupt the gameplay. So, yeah, sorry about that. Obviously, I forgot to do the toggle before I went live. But there we go. What shall we do with Berkovich? He is a noble, so I think throwing him in a damp, dark cell would be fine. I don't want to upset the barons. I don't feel bloodthirsty enough. Baron Berkovich is led away in chains, glaring at you with icy loathing, but the other barons are forced to admit that the punishment fits the crime. I hate ads on Twitch too, it's why I decided to purchase Turbo. Oh, okay. Oh, well then, like, triply thank you, Whopper, for maintaining a sub with me, I guess. Berkovich has been imprisoned. Berkovich II will join the council. Salutes in chat. Everyone, drop those salutes. And where's the kill count? There's the kill count. It's climbing up to 1. 1 noble removed from the council. One evening, you're sitting up in bed, reading some paperwork, when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, bold as brass. "Hello, you Madge. Glad I've all found you. This bloody place is a maze, it is. Mind if I take a seat? Guards, guards!" But your palace watcher nowhere to be seen, despite you yelling yourself hoarse. "Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if we tied a bunch of birds to a knight? Reckon you could field some aerial troops and totally dominate the battlefield?" Before the peasant can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. "Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder?" "Yes, please, just kill him." Wait, what's tradition? What? What are we looking at? How is this tradition? I do not really want to advertise this, but Turbo subscription allows Twitch users to skip ads in all... Yes, that's the benefit. It's like having a sub for all of Twitch. Anything new? Oh, okay. Alright, I got you. I was thinking more, I thought he was an assassin, so just kill him. The marshal's sword flashes, parting the peasant's head from his shoulders. Blood spurts across your favourite duvet. If one thing's clear in this mess, is that you need an honour guard who can actually keep you safe. Not like that pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'll be loyal to coin above all. You'll choose our northern warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you got the soft and southern already. I've made a decision. I wait your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Northern Warriors, I don't really trust them. Do I trust any of these? God damn. No. Your Majesty, I must protest in the strongest possible terms. The nobles will consider this an insult to their warriors' prowess. And more importantly, without an honour guard, you're totally unprotected. Is your life worth so little to you? No, you're going to defend me. Oh, wait, no. Oh, you're right. I've changed my mind. I'm pro-martial. I wait your verdict with bated breath. Oh... If you're going to force me, anything but the Northern Warriors. What did we roll? A 2, 1, 2, a Veterans. Acts of my ancestor, Your Highness. How could you choose them? I will make the arrangements at once. Mercenaries and roleplay? Would they be? I don't know that... I mean, would the mercenaries have been roleplay centric? I don't think... We rarely see them. I mean, I've done them occasionally, but... Yeah, it's just definitely not Chiefs, I believe. I'm pro-martial, yeah. I'm anti-Chiefs, pro-martial. I will make the arrangements at once. Martial as in... It's martial as in martial the character. As in, the lady we've just been talking to. So when she advised me to get someone no matter what, I was like, fine, I can't go without. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts, each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. I trust the Marshal's advice, yeah. Did you see that peasant that got into my bedroom? The Marshal beheaded them. Very good. Very trustworthy. Let's have a look. So, barons want to lower authority. They can do so with B, their theatre. Chiefs want to keep their military high. They can do so with C, the fortress. I'm a fan of farming. There is no aqueduct or hunting ground, no. You cannot influence defiance. D, the library, for some extra stability would be nice. But, I don't know. You are the richest Chief Whopper, that's true. But don't worry, I've bugged the boat race, so the boat race won't spawn. So yeah, here is everyone and their money. I'm going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you'd like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Any other items will be refunded. You got about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out, but there is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Thank Lord, I hate the boat race event. Yeah, I hate it too. Because it's just messing around with people's money. And once it's happened, I can tweak the file, the save file, so it doesn't spawn again. "10 seconds, everyone. Get in there, get in there." called away to a family Zoom call. No worries, buddy. Have a good Zoom, or whatever the kids say. Oh, wow, okay. Let's deal with this. This looks important. Fujimaru, welcome. Your Highness, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Kellenberg. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Dozens of common folk have died. What caused this fire? A warehouse storing lamp oil unsafely and immense quantities. The owners were in the middle of haggling over prices when one of the merchants lit his pipe. Ah, those idiots! I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Alright, everyone. Here's the deal. If we rebuild the city exactly as it was, I'll be bankrupt. Is it tax season at the end of this one? Are we sure on that? If I have 0 treasury and we get money from tax, it won't end the game then. We're not going to do nothing. I think regulations is the way to go on this one. Oh, the goddamn Baron's gonna bankrupt the kingdom with burning their cities down. Alright. Here we are again. 0 treasury achieved. You order the immediate reconstruction of Kellenberg. The cheap wooden houses take no time to build and are soon populated by candle-wielding, dry blanket-bearing common folk. What could go wrong? What indeed? We did it, Patrick. We saved the kingdom. Yay! The elderly lady, Patrician Demetra, a cousin many times removed from Lord Patrician Ephra Balbazar, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Why are you telling me this? She was very wealthy, Your Majesty. But she could have spent more time on her accounting. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. Lady Patrician Demetra was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. Okay, Nilawa and Ephra are arguing over the inheritance. By the knife, that's a pitiful claim. Oh, I'm gonna get money from this either way. Okay. Who is lacking money? Nilawa's pretty wealthy. Ephra just got here. If Ephra gets some money, I'm gonna get some authority. I mean, could do D. I wouldn't be mad about it. We've found a solution to the financial crisis. We call it the 100% inheritance tax. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a fresh drink. If you want to continue voting on this, I'll be back in a minute. Right, what are we looking at? It's coming to me, is it? Excellent. Loads of money. The treasurer is delighted, the nobles far less so. Wagons quickly roll in from Lady Patrician Demetra's estate, laden with expensive fur coats, old chalices and antique ceramics. All these new riches crowd the treasury, but give it a charming atmosphere. Your Majesty, it's important for you to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Oh shit, I've mistyped that. What are we looking for today? Women. Number 2. Option number 2. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You're married to the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? Oof. Nah. Amidst the dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Look here, our first shipment from Kerf. Incredible. May I see inside? Careful with that torch, you fool. You'll blow us all to smithereens. So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we need much, much more to put you on the throne. The next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. I mean, that would make things a bit healthier, wouldn't it? They did get... Okay, they could afford a cruel tax because they're making a lot of extra money. So then everyone would gain 100 gold across the board, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Are you sure? I'm very sure. I need a bit more cash. Counterfeiters have been caught. Here we go. Your Majesty, remember the bounties we placed on forgers in the March? Of course. The counterfeiters were hanged were rank amateurs. Their coins were only convincing if you're a fool or drunk or both. But now we've rooted out a real professional. Her coins are so convincing even I can't tell the difference. Let me introduce Penelope. Hello, my liege. Please don't hang me. Oh dear. I hate meeting people before we hang them. Penelope's skills are extraordinary, and hanging her would be a waste. We should employ her at the Royal Mint to help make us coins that can't be forged. Or better, we can use her expertise to track down other forgers. By the knife, if we employ this outlaw, we make a mockery of the Monarch's justice. Are we sending a message that we only execute insufficiently skilled criminals? Yeah, it is a pro-martial moment, you're right. I will vote with the marshal on this one. Ask Penelope to help catch other forgers. Sound good, everyone? It's for the greater good. Wow, look at this, look at this. We're pretty much set, I think. Yeah. I'd rather catch 7 forgers than just 1. Thank you, Your Majesty. I won't let you down. She's as good as her word. Under Penelope's eagle eye, there is no more counterfeiting in the march. Fake coins are rooted out quickly and their forgers hunted down. But the barons grumble, muttering that your forgiveness as such a criminal is a sign of weakness, not mercy. Oh, behave. Alright, here we go. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Whopper. The hall is crammed with chiefs of the north sitting cheek to cheek along the tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. No, I said I'd go and not drink. Welcome, Your Majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It's customary at winter feasts to exchange gifts with the hosts. What did you bring? You know what? I just taxed you guys. It's not going to be nothing. I'm thinking the axe. Yeah, let's do the axe, because I want to butt it. I want to look good and compensate. I don't want you getting grumpy. I don't trust you. I don't like them. But I'm trying to save face and... Yeah, no, we're friends, right? What an extraordinary craftsmanship. Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course, but it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, and you are still stone cold sober. Your refusal to partake in the festivities is noticed by the chiefs, who mutter to each other that you are a buzzkill. As winter feast draws on, the snow piles up outside the doors. The mood in the hall turns precarious. Towards the end of the night, you find yourself going home early. By this point, the chiefs are far too drunk to notice your absence. You slip away without anyone noticing. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered about the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You, on the other hand, feel fresh as a daisy and infuriatingly cheerful. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long perilous journey back to the capital. Yeah, I showed up, went to bed early, went home. Mission successful. The chiefs will not remember that. Thank you. We are good. Diplomacy. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Alright, so the chiefs are going to have a bit of a demerit on their option, but they could still win out. We want someone that's prim and proper, doesn't drink, is good with tradition somehow, maybe has a good relationship with the peasants. That sort of thing. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels for now. Each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Hef, firstborn daughter of the Northern Weldrith clan. From what I've heard, she knows exactly what she wants and will do whatever it takes to get it. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. She's an incredibly driven person by all accounts. Gets up at the crack of dawn each morning, goes for a swim in a frozen lake. I mean, I'm not mad about it. She's alright. I don't trust them. She's a bit of a neutral option. If the other 2 tank though, she's not bad. From the coast we have Clementine, wealthy heiress to Lord Patricia Nekojita's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. An accident? She loves to lose her fortune betting in the arena. She's said to be led by her passions, living from moment to moment with no thought for her reputation. My good God. Okay, dead sister hemorrhages money at the arena and goes out drinking and partying. Oh my God. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. 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 And finally we have the March's offering. Joanna, scion of the prestigious Sleepy Mapper bloodline. A typical baroness, really, loud, brash, self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. She's a zealous follower of the knife god, able to quote scripture backwards and forwards and at volume. Oh, and she's not popular with the peasantry. Saying about her sets their teeth on edge. You know what, Joanna? Being a devout follower of the knife god, it isn't bad. There's a degree of tradition in that. Okay. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yeah, I mean, I think she's winning out over the chief. That was a bit neutral, though. It's going to be Johanna of the March. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Alright, what else have we got? Swing votes, anonymous voting, call for unity. We're good as we are, I think. A spot of heresy, a curious curse. Let's start with the spot of heresy in the north. Your greatness, I'm stunned, outraged and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. Oh, Mero, sorry. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my land, so whoever's cold around there, anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own, they're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Majesty. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. You know what? If we help Mero out, I want to gain something from it. That's all there is to it. It's all gamba. It's all big gamba. I don't really, but at the same time... if I help them, it has to help me, sort of deal. Alright, save a poor Mero. I mean, Mero, I'm afraid the council is siding against you on this one. Let's see. 9 votes. So there's 7 people yet to vote. Have new people joined? Weena whom? I guess welcome on in. Who else has joined? Shadow Moon, welcome. And Super Guppy, welcome. We should help him, RP. It's not looking like it. It's looking like it's 6 people yet to vote. I'm going to do a final countdown. You can tie it up if you like. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. Oh, someone came in. Ah, Weena, welcome. Thank you. Fine. Let's save face and try to look after them. You distribute a proclamation among the chiefs asking for a witness of Mero's innocence. A northern villager eventually comes forward saying she saw the missionaries heading in the direction of the frozen lake near Mero's estate. Indeed, they're soon found wandering aimlessly through the featureless tundra, completely lost and snowblind, but alive. Success! With no dead missionaries, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges and pay compensation to Merrow, who sends you a small gift in thanks. There we go, money, money, money! Go Villager, clutch. A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. A fishbowl contains the Lord Patrician's super guppy. Guppy the fish. Suspended in liquid, he pokes his head above the surface. That's ironic. Name checks out. It's not just any old guppy, it's super guppy. Your esteemed highness, glub glub, a most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. What happened to you? I have been glub glub cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with his glub glub gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple of glub glubbing minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard? I happen to own a tannery that is glub glub polluting some picturesque beach that he likes. How was I supposed to globbing know? I demand compensation. Alright, sorry, I got a little too proactive in shaking my head whenever I made the glub noise. Most infuriating circumstances befallen me. I appear to have been cursed with noblehood. I was just an innocent fish, your highness. We're not going to fight the wizard. Vote as you please. Veto C, what? Shutting down your tannery? I mean, that is a solution. Ephra, what are you doing? What? Guppies on their own over here, it looks like. Oh dear. Oh no. Lord have mercy upon us all. Have to stick to RP? That's fine. We love a good wizard. How dare you! From then on, Lord Patrician's Super Guppy remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the great glass globe and its glub-glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. The guppy fish. But to reward the guy? I mean, keep him happy. Your wedding to Joanna is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Joanna at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. More like the Great Glass Glub. Okay, alright. Then I'll pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Joanna, dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself. By the time you find yourself alone with Joanna, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. How are you still so full of energy? Oh, you sound just like my mother. She's been asking that question since I was 5 years old and swinging from the chandelier. Is this the one that... Oh, I guess because she's a rowdy baron, right? Why, I'm dedicating my life to the one true faith, of course. And I've God is with me every step I walk, as she staggers about with her half a glass of wine. What did you think of the wedding? Oh, damn beautiful to start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. Shall we go to bed together tonight? No time like the present, eh? She swigs back the last dregs of her wine and leads you to bed. Okay then. I was not expecting that. I thought we'd get one of the more somber interactions you can get for your wedding night. Oh dear, oh dear. A true match. Far to the north, when snows blanket the landscapes and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Praise Morgana. Initial talks with the ice giants are going so well that they gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys. The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Aye, the ice giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks, and those southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the giants desire. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. We fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder the giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must raise the other region's trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 2 seasons. Currently at 13, so it could dip. It could dip. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Nekojita has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. The Night God is not smiling upon us, friend. We failed to win the Spymaster's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. How goes the search for a lookalike? Not well, I'm afraid. The best I found is a peasant with the wrong-shaped nose, wrong-coloured eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. The Pat's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. Okay, so, patricians have got to get their defiance down a couple notches. The chiefs want to make sure trade remains high among the barons and patricians. And, the barons want to keep their own trade up above 5 or more. It's looking like the barons and the chiefs... Oh my good god, oh my good god. Oh no. Patricians were like, the chief's scheme requires us to have good trade. We'll fix that. We'll fix that right now. Crab posting in chat. Lord Patrician Giver Nexus is here to see your majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. A what? It's the latest trend along the coast, your majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare, one can now sell for as much as a mansion. What was that? Tap in the sign? Ban this new idea? I don't know if I'd ban it. Because, I mean, I know it's a new trend, but it's the same as the old trend. Let me have a think about it. I know I'm not going to buy them. I'm definitely not buying them. It's whether or not I want to try and ban them. Just hope they don't give you... What as a pet? Very well, send them in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. Oh, no thank you. Crabs, honestly, what is this kingdom coming to? I tried to be fun. Oh, okay. I don't know what it would have censored then, but okay. Don't worry about it. We don't need to go into it. If it's being bleeped out. Your Serene Highness, a great big whale washed up on the coast right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a fiendfolk crawled up onto the sand and begged me for an audience. Fiendfolk, what's that? Your question is answered when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble. That's me. Your Majesty, this whale's name was Sophia. She was wise and gentle and a great friend to the Finfolk. We request her return so we can send her soul into the great abyss with honor. Why should I listen to you? Because I'm begging. Sophia deserves a proper burial. Death's below. You can't be seriously considering this, Your Esteemed Highness. The beast is dead. I mean... I don't want it. In fact, I kind of... would I respect the tradition of giving it a burial, even though it's a Finfolk tradition? I'm leaning slightly to B, but not enough to favour it. But I definitely don't want this goddamn thing. Vote as you please, everyone. Alright, let's... Monarch respect our tradition? What, your tradition of harvesting dead whales? Well, I guess it is. Oh my god, okay. Honestly, I didn't think any patricians would vote for returning the dead whale. But here we are, I guess. By the 9th, I can't believe this. The animal was already dead. Sorry, Morgrim. Thank you, Your Majesty. The Finfolk owe you a great debt. Using a huge crane and a team of oxen, the rotting whale is lifted and placed upon wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have been ever better. The grateful Finfolk literally herd fish towards their nets. Jailbreak. Your Highness, do you remember Baron Berkovich? The fellow I threw in my dungeons? That's right, my uncle. You threw him in prison for counterfeiting coins. Well, he escaped. He cunningly concealed his escape tunnel behind a 6-foot-wide oil painting of cavorting nymphs. Mother of mountains! Why was this a villain allowed such a painting in his cell at all? Villain or not, hey, rare PNG, watch captain here. I think he only shows up in like 3 events in the entire game. Villain or not, Berkovich was our Baron. and was accommodated accordingly at the Baron's request. Let me hunt down this outlaw, your greatness. I'll show these soft-hearted barons how our chief keeps his prisoners. Hmm. I mean, okay, hunt him down in my name, I guess. A. Very iron choice on A, and I'm very sort of wishy-washy about it. Okay then. Thank you very much. I swear by the old gods, your majesty, you won't let me down. I won't return until I've taken Berkovich's head. Next dawn, surrounded by a posse of hollering northern warriors, Chief Winnerham rides out to hunt down Berkovich. A week later, he returns triumphant, holding Berkovich's head as a trophy. Ladies and gentlefolk, I got him. Chief Winnerham's success causes quite the distress among the barons, especially those who knew Berkovich personally, but northern morale is sky high. This is... oof. With Baron Berkovich's escape cut short, the message is clear. No one can escape the monarch's justice for long. Ooh, okay. Right, barons and chiefs may want A, the Grand Bazaar, to give the barons 10 trade. But B, the Thieves Guild, will upset or work against the chief's ambition. So maybe B, the Thieves Guild. I'd be a fan of E, the Aqueduct, to boost farming, but you could undermine my farming plans with C, the Deer Park. What else is there? F, the Monument for more authority wouldn't be terrible. There's a few things here. The only thing there's no real reason to vote for is D, the Stadium. But here you are. Here's everyone and their money. We're going to start the second auction of the game right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built at the end of the auction and take effect. Bids on other items will be refunded. You've got about 40 seconds to get your bids in, so try not to miss out. There is, however, a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What do we got? Come on. D and C. Stadium. Wait, the stadium? The stadium's got a buff? What? Who wants the stadium? Alright, I was completely wrong. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Wow. Mero, why? I guess roleplay reasons, maybe. Okay, fair enough. Legends Rising, gunpowder smuggling. Okay. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen waste beyond our northern borders. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They are forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. Ice giants? I knew they were up to something, but that's even worse than I thought. Quite. My intelligence suggests the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even the ice giants can sense a lucrative opportunity. What am I supposed to do? Tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes. Okay. Alright, everyone, I need your help here. We need to do this. We need to send tribute to the giants to keep them off our collective backs, alright? Vote A if you want to avoid Ragnarok coming on in. I was late, I was too indecisive. I mean, it happens, especially with auctions, because I can't extend it on. Very nice. 9 votes, we will take that straight to the cleaners. Tribute to the ice giants? Have you lost your mind? No. Oof. You certainly ruffled a few feathers. But hopefully it means you've slowed the chief's own giant courting tactics. Your Highness, with the barons of the march are attempting to amass a store of gunpowder. You know the explosive black powder and Kerf. What? Now the barons are up to something as well? What can I do? The barons have established contracts with Kerf merchants, no doubt at great expense. Without the coin to purchase more powder, however, their plot will fail. Unfortunately, the Baron's trade is booming, no doubt stocking massive amounts of gunpowder. You bring the revelations which the Barons wholeheartedly deny to Council. I'm going to try and do a bit of saber rattling, I think. I don't know if I could stop the economy. What is it? 5 or more? It's not going to drop it by 4. All I can do is posture myself to try and slow this down. Ah, yes. The Barons vote. Want to import whatever they please. I see. Well, by the power of democracy. Barons. I'm going to send a strongly worded letter to Kerf about these transactions. Kerf doesn't respond lightly to threats of sanctions, but they're also not willing to jeopardise trade relations over some of their more enterprising merchants. The gunpowder import has slowed to a trickle, but it hasn't stopped. The Baron's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Your marriage to Joanna has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough together and you've made some good memories, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're the bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. Let's nominate our youngest cousin. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once. Back in the north, Chief Advisor is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Not everyone is in the mood for celebrating, however. No developments, I'm afraid. The giants aren't willing to commit. Not yet, anyway. What's the problem? They leave their brains in their ice caves again, or are they too scared to take on a measly monarch? Nay, not enough plunder. We must make the other regions bigger, juicier targets. The chief's aim is to raise the other regions' combined trade to 12 or more. Common tax, oh yeah, we can't rock the boat. Oh, okay, so, let's deal with the crab bubble bursting, and then we'll deal with the avalanche. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered, which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. The crab prices are crashing. Oh no! How could this be? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lord Patrician Gibbonexus, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Oh, something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market. They're casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. I mean, if we arrest Gibbo, then I want to look good. I'm not sorry for my crime, but I am sorry I got caught. Valid defense. Alright, well, 9, that's a clear winner. Your soldiers storm Lord Patrician Gibbo's opulent mansion, arresting him and confiscating his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the monarch? 10 defiance, yeah. Exactly. It's not good, is it? A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. A tragedy, but there's nothing we can do. The north is a hardy, self-reliant region. There is little to complain about your lack of help, or at least none that reach your ears. And Andros, right? Alexandros, welcome on in. Hail Orm, I've had an idea. As you know, the people of March are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent of the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take an opportunity to preach in your favour. What was that? Weenaham, thank you for the follow there. We play once every weekend at the minute for King of the Castle. And if you're interested in other games, let's open up the intermission screen. Let's see, I am currently playing Forever Winter, Darktide, Ark Raiders, Deep Rock Galactic I'm going to start playing when there's the update comes out, Wilder Myth. And I don't know, there might be some other bits and pieces going through the pipeline, but as you can see, I play a lot of sort of roleplay-esque games, as well as a lot of shooters at the minute. Looter shooters, extraction shooters, all that good stuff. So, you know, if any of that tickles your fancy, that's what I play throughout the week. But if you're just in for King of the Castle, well, welcome. We'll see you every weekend, I suppose. Preach in your favour. Why do this for me? It's my duty as your wife, isn't it? And besides, it'll be good for us both, if you are more popular. Go forth, Johanna, and teach them to love me. Huzzah! I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen Consort is planning a tour de march. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Unfortunately, they're mostly flocking to throw vegetables. Ooh. The popularity of the church in the march clearly didn't amount to as much as Johanna had hoped. Yikes, it's not long before she calls off her tour to return home, her tail tucked between her legs. We like a trier. We really do. Somewhere in a dark cellar, a nervous baron is showing his guest a stupendous cache of explosive gunpowder. Behold! Great God! By my life, black gold dust, and what are those? Cannons, my good friend! Cannons and muskets too, courtesy of the Republic of Kurth. They were very happy with our business. Now to decide what to do with it all. Once we show our hand, there's no going back. Alright, so, barons, what will it be? Will you try to sneak gunpowder under the palace? That involves raising stability. Or will you put these cannons and muskets to good use? That involves raising military. So you'll either have to raise stability to 9, or raise your military to 8. Okay, it looks like, yeah, you want to blow up my palace. Very sad day. Before we can sneak this stuff anywhere, we'll have to lull the Monarch into a false sense of security. Not to mention the fact that the roads need to be safe for transport. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must raise stability to at least 9. I'm good, actually. I'm super good just staying as I am. Pats can now rebel. Let's see what the events are. Oh god, stage fright. They might not take Orm down, but they might blow them up. Yeah. Let's start with stage fright. Almost filled up, yeah. Your Majesty, there have been some strange rumours regarding the Grand Theatre recently built in the Marcher city of Archburg. People are saying that an unscheduled play is performed there at midnight, and anyone who watches it will die 6 days later. Several deaths have already occurred. Sorry, did you say 6 days? Hooker Lord, welcome on in, by the way. By my honour, Your Majesty, I went and saw that midnight play out of idle curiosity. That was 5 days ago. And what happened in the play? Well, there were only 3 actors, members of the daytime cast. It seemed they were in some kind of trance and they were sleepwalking. The story was a bit unclear. 2 of them were allies in a war. They captured the 3rd in battle and then devoured him in some kind of morbid banquet. After that I got scared, so I left the theatre. Maybe that means I'll live? Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. It very much is something to worry about. Save me, for the knife's sake! Save me! Okay, what shall we do for Hooker Lord? This sounds like a plot to assassinate me, so I'm not going. Somebody else can deal with it. I'm on to you guys. I know what you're about. Trying to lure me out so I can get killed. Are you satisfied? Yeah. Oh no, I feel bad for Hooker Lord. It's not good, is it? Alright, 10 is a winner, I believe. I won't let you down, Your Majesty. I'll take a full team of my best Inquisitors. When the High Inquisitor returns from the theatre, her face is ashen, her eyes are wild. A demon lurks there, a power greater than any I've ever seen. We must burn it down, burn it down! You heard her, everyone! Burn it down! With the theatre's destruction, all rumours of a midnight play cease abruptly. Whatever was causing it has been stopped. But it's not enough to save... Oh no, Baron Hookerlord! Who dies the next day, convulsing, frothing at the mouth. The Barons blame you for the loss. It was your lack of faith that brought this about. Salutes in chat, everyone. Hookerlord the First has died. Hookerlord the Second will be taking their place. The kill count climbs up to 2. You seriously just got here, I know. Rough stuff right there. Rough indeed. Let's go to the coast. Oka, hey, welcome on in. I didn't see you join. Alka, welcome. Greedy northern merchants are taking advantage of cheap coastal labour, Your Serene Highness, exploiting our natural resources and putting our trade companies out of business. They're vultures, vultures, I say. Oh, and Ganahan's here. Welcome, Ganahan. Is it really such a problem? This is just business. Oh. Teeny, welcome on in and thank you for a resub. Whereabouts are you? I see Galactic as well. Is anyone else new? Any other new faces? There's Teeny. I think I've seen everyone now, but welcome on in, newcomers. Hope you're doing good, Teeny. Thank you once more for your support. For those that aren't aware, we're only doing King of the Castle once a week now, when I have a day off. So that's the plan going forward. I'm going to do it either Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I have a day off from work. And I think it's been going well. Have you guys had fun, those that have been here since the beginning? I think I've done alright today. I want to veto C, really. No worries, Whopper. You get the rest you need. I mean, if we do that, I want to get some authority out of it. Have fun? Yeah. Thank you, Whopper. I can't believe you would all just say it's just business, baby. Yeah, it's been fun. Only headache today is trying to keep Dad's ancient PC running. Okay. Authority. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So Iron Choice has no impact whatsoever. I'm so smart. That was a 5D chess move right there. Okay. It's just good business, baby. An utter travesty. I should have known better than to expect a council to be of worth to anyone. The gods are good. My companies are safe. Glad this council sees sense for once. Northern companies in the coast continue to tick over nicely, siphoning money out of the region and making Chief Ganahan filthy rich. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck north. Yes, I remember, a tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be to one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Ooh, shut it up, shut it up, shut it up. We don't want that. No, ancient tombs, we don't like it. Lock it shut, rebury it. We don't want to see this. No, no, lock it away. What are you doing, you fools? You know not what you do. Thanks, Morgrim. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Why would you do this? What is wrong with you? Oh, an ancient cursed tomb people went into and didn't return from. Let's fuck about with it some more. Yeah. Oh dear. The North has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is to find a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The chiefs finally settle on a champion named Horvir, known for juggling live scorpions. He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Yeah, so Barons want stability up, Chiefs want trade up, and the Patricians want to chill out. Oh, good God. Okay, here we go. Horvir returns. We've received word from Horvir, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the Mountain Tomb. Ah, he's back. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not cause for celebration. Horvir now marches at the head of an army of magic warriors made entirely from ice. They believe Horvir is their ancient king. This is a... I knew it. I knew it would happen. Something awful. The traitor Horvir plans to take your throne with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide on a response. What do you suggest, Marshal? This treachery must be stamped out. Alright. Marshal, take the head of the chiefs' army and go fight. Chiefs, it's time to nip this one in the bud. Come on now. For victory, for glory, for honour, for the kingdom. Fight these abominable snowmen. No! Why would you do nothing? Patricians, get out the way! Chiefs, why are you diluting your vote? Please! Oh my god! Why would you do this? Get out there and fight the abominable snowman army, please! Oh! Oh dear Lord. Oh God. Are we serious? Is this it? We're doing nothing. I hate it so much. So much. Very disappointed in all of you. It's tied. Okay. Right, final countdown. 3, 2, 1 and we'll move on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, someone... Thank you. Who was the last vote? Hey, Chaz, welcome on in. Thank you for saving us. The resulting war is bitter. The Ice Warriors are formidable foes, inhumanly strong and untiring, each killing dozens of soldiers before it falls. But eventually your numbers win the day. In the aftermath, the chief's army is devastated, and much of the countryside is barren. A bruised Horvir is brought before you in chains. Push him into the dungeon. roaring with mad with laughter. All of here is thrown into the oblique. The Crab Trial. After months of delay, Lord Patrician Gibbo Nexus is finally due to stand trial for his crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetrating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead? I'm guilty only of making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime? Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged. Your fate will be decided by the Monarch. Okay, if I pardon Gibbo, will the patricians calm down? Will you stop trying to rebel? No. Hit him with a rock? Whoa! Chill. No, they will not. Tapping the sign? Yeah, I mean... I don't really trust anyone, but... I beat him to death with a crab. I mean, everyone wants it. Okay, if I hang him, will the rest of you be chill? This is debauched behaviour. What? Being a crook? The next morning you stand on your balcony and watch as Lord Patrician Gibbo is led to the gallows. You're the fools that brought the bloody things. They were just crabs, crabs. All I did was mere demand. A curse on you all. A curse. A clock. His words are cut off as the noose tightens. Sorry, Gibbo. Salutes in chat. Gibbo the First is dead. Gibbo the Second will be joining the council now in their place. Salutes to the crabs, indeed. Crabadabadoo. Alright, your heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. What have I got? What have I got? Let's type in D3. 3. My cousin and adopted child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. My liege, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir? What is their name? Orm the Second. Huzzah, my liege! I'm sure little Orm the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spymaster soon. Alright, so... Chiefs may want A, the Grand Bazaar, to bring up trade, but they could be hurt if F, the Thieves Guild, goes through to bring trade down instead. That is silly. Your custom character? No, you've still got premium banner. I don't know what's happened. The barons are going to want to increase stability. They can do so with B, the library. And I want more farming, so C, the aqueduct, would work for me. But there we are, that's it. It's not how I have him designed? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know when that's going to happen. Vote, vote. Auction is now open. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You got about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there's a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Is that it's just bugging out with how it's talking to Twitch, I guess. B&A, Library and Grand Bazaar, okay. Looks like premium might be a bit, but well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. 10 seconds. It is what it is, I'm afraid. The game is old now. What did we end up with? Stability up, trade up. Okay. Fair enough. Big money being moved around on that one. Your esteemed highness, I bring troubling news. If you say it's troubling, it must be. A group of individuals in the march are meeting in secret to preach heretical teachings and engage in rituals. They're disciples of the 10th. They believe that one day a prophesied 10th god will save us from the apocalypse that the 9th is setting into motion as we speak. Dangerous nonsense. Regrettably, I require council permission to launch a proper investigation. Otherwise, my inquisitors would have destroyed the cult before it had a chance to spread. Whoa! Hey, thank you for the bitty bits. So, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the old dollary doing bits. Yeah, we got to restore faith in the march, I think. But I kind of want the Baron's consent on this. So yeah, we can send them into the march this one time, or we can repeal the law to prevent it. I'm going to go to the bathroom and back very quick and refill my drink. I'll be back in a minute. Oh my god. What are we doing? Oh wait, what? A hype train just started, did it? How did that happen? Huh. Okay, thank you for that. Alright everyone, if you want hype train emotes, yeah, it was you. How did you start it? I didn't see anything coming. Oh, thank you for more 40 bits. If you want hype train emotes, you have to give at least 100 bits of stuff. Did I miss something? Huh. I sub. Oh, did you? I didn't get an acknowledge of that. Oh, well, thank you for the sub, though. I appreciate that a lot. Fujimaru, thank you, thank you, thank you. For some reason, it didn't give me a notification as sub. It just told me there's a hype train. Thank you very much for that. So, yeah. If you do want anything from the hype train, make sure you drop a sub or 100 bits. But, you know, you don't have to give me anything, obviously. So, but thank you for your support, everyone. My internet got problems, and the moment I come back, Twitch bombard me with ads. Yeah, because I've either got to have pre-roll. I've either got to have pre-roll ads or have the ads run on an auto thing. But there we are. Thank you, everyone. What's the what emotes for? Anyway, let's move on with the game now. God damn, I go to the toilet and it all breaks out. Repeal a law that prevents the High Inquisitor from investigating at will. This is maybe okay, I don't know. The unexpected legal change sows division and discord among the nobles, many of whom are flabbergasted by the increase in the Inquisition's already formidable powers. The High Inquisitor, meanwhile, wastes no time in rooting out disciples of the 10th and bringing them to justice. The fetid corpses of the heretics are soon swaying from the battlements of Lichtal, the town where the cult began. What was that? Oh! Thank you, Whopper, for the community subs. I appreciate that. Alexandros, thank you for the follow as well. But hey, Whopper, thank you. I appreciate all that you do. Alexandros, Komori, Alka, give a thanks if you're here to Whopper. There we go. We are purging the heretics, apparently. Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the north have bribed the chiefs to give them an exclusive charter. They now control all trade of wool and tallow, the north's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices, pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. How do I feel about this? Yeah, screw the Chiefs, man. Like, they shouldn't be getting away with everything. Vote how you please, everyone, though. Are you really going to make me complicit in the bribes? I mean, I didn't think that would happen, but okay. Oh, Tina, you missed the exclamation mark there. Alright. Final countdown, everyone. 3, 2, 1. You soon receive a generous and ominous donation from the address of one of the biggest companies in the north. In return, you allow them to keep their exclusive charter. Everyone wins, except for the merchant who came down to complain. He's found dead in an alleyway, probably a coincidence. Alright, okay. Finally, your ambition. How are we looking on farming? 21? That might be okay. That's probably okay. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the parent of a nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed. They think of you fondly. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles' scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Or you could declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes, if you win. Alright, I know that I technically favour the marshal, but before that, what takes the most precedent is my archetypes. Farming and stability are my archetypes, and so I'm gonna go for the one that suits me best. Become beloved by the common folk. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievement to the masses. But first you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there cannot be open rebellion among the nobles. Okay, we might actually do it. It's a bit rough, a bit tight. No, we'll stay as we are. I was thinking about doing some bribes and stuff, but no. We're low on lumber. Your august majesty, will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I have told you 1,000 times, Lord Patrician. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Serene Highness, the barons can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Oh, lordy. It's gotta be done. If it's haunted and it's gonna mess us up, go surreal and all that. Oh, we got a hype chest. Oh my god, this is great. I got a little something. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy dropping that in Mr. Kaji's chat at some point. Frogs are here. Alright, what, let's see. Fence off the area? Fence off the area. Sounds good, right? Okay, it's a tie between C and D at the minute. Gonna do a final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. There we are. A hunting reserve? That's not what you asked for. We need lumber, you fools. Monarch's friendship reserve doesn't really get off the ground, as the barons avoid it out of fear and habit. Still, at least it keeps the patricians from hacking it down. Your Majesty, I come to you with a sensitive matter. What is it? It's become clear that Queen Consort Johanna is utterly despised by the common folk. She can't appear in public without being mercilessly mocked. Unfortunately, appearing in public is the only thing your wife is really required to do. How could they despise my dearest Johanna? Johanna is enthusiastic about everything, except giving speeches which she finds terribly dull, and avoids whenever possible. The commoners turn up only to be left waiting in the cold for hours. When she does give a speech, it's hurried and perfunctory. The common folk hate it. I don't like to pry into your personal affairs, but your wife's popularity continues to plummet. She could be at risk. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It is my duty, Your Majesty. Shall I fetch your wife so you can discuss the matter with her? Yes, please. What is it, my dear? I hear the commoners have turned against you. Who cares what commoners think? Live Johanna, audience live reaction. Big sleepies. I care. Something must be done. I can't believe you care about what some peasants think of me. What do you suggest I do then? I'll pay for you to take public speaking lessons. I suppose it couldn't hurt. There we go. Alright. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident we can make them absolutely adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Is that all? Of course not. Posters, pamphlets, bards. There are many facets, Your Majesty. I'll take care of it. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes. Get the monarch their fancy robes now! You're hurried out onto the palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. Johanna watches from the side, awaiting to see a master at work. Public speaking is our forte. As you step out into view, they erupt with cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you. They really do like you. But you need to turn that into love. 60%, right? We're pretty good right now. This is pretty alright. We're going to give our speech. As you launch into your speech, the peasants hang on to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants are cheering so loud you're nearly knocked over. Well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. Everybody loves me. Not quite everyone, Your Majesty. Up until now, your speeches were confined to the capital. Now it's time to take this show on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all across the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the north even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful. This is a sign that you're a true monarch of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about ordinary folk. Salt of the earth. So when is this banquet? I trust we will hear from the north soon. All hail the monarchy. Thank you, thank you. 70%. This will end the game with my victory. Let's see. How are we doing? A few weeks later, the Chancellor sidles into your office looking very pleased with themselves. Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the north are ready for your visit. What do the chiefs think of this? I'm worried they're going to do something. They only just found out about it. What are they going to do? Disinvite the monarch? Damn, ballsy. Okay. You make preparations to leave, although it's meant to be a surprise. You may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife Joanna steps into the carriage and settles beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. Grand, I can always do with a party, even if it's all the way in the north. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed, my Chancellor. I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty. Little Orm II makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. When you finally arrive in the northern capital, everywhere the people line the streets, hang out of windows cheering your procession. Chief Teenybert stalks up to you and bows. Her smile is very rigid. Hello, Your Greatness. How good to see you. Okay, Teeny, I'm pretty sure your noble hasn't been loaded in properly either. Much like Chaz's, yeah. Okay, that must be something. I hadn't really seen it, I hadn't really paid attention to it before. I don't know if this is a new little issue, but... Well, try and be at the start of the game, I guess. I don't think anyone that was here when we were loading into the game had an issue. But two of you have had the issue while playing the game. Joining the game while it was in mid-stride. Surprise! Oh, for me? The Northern Common Folk have decided. They support the crowd so much they put a party on in your honour. Oh my goodness, I'm overcome. Aye, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us. Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Chief Teenybert's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up, even more cheering rises. The hall is filled with northern townsfolk, but there's also common folk from all across the kingdom. Marcher vassals raise their tankards to you, cheering wildly. The Chancellor looks stunned. I had no idea everyone had got together for this. Check your stream. Steam could be hacked. I don't know, man. I don't think anyone's Steam has been hacked, especially if it's two individual people. Let's party, everyone. The people roar in approval. You spend a week in the north, feasting and drinking and breaking bread with the commoners. I think what Shadow Moon's suggesting is somebody's hacked into your Steam account and altered your game's save files or something, but I don't know if that would happen. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. Yeah, the Twitch having an issue is one that we seem likely to happen. By my honour, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the March is entitled to funds for Marcher sporting activities. No, we need gold for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough. We're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople, merchants, all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. Be quiet and let me make the decision. The nobles gasp and mutter amongst themselves. Hear one of them saying something nervously about the commoners. Aye, Your Highness, of course. Even over a single day, it's become clear the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from ordinary people across the kingdom that the nobles have realised just how outnumbered they really are. Council sessions become smooth, quiet and efficient as you sweep through any objections. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head when you put it on each morning. Hey, money, money, money! Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope and ready for a bright future. GG, everyone. There we go. Allow me to sort out a little vote. Wait, it's not a prediction, it's... Set up a new poll, it's inheritance. Alright, and so next week, next Sunday I believe, will Monarch Orm II inherit traditional? Or will they inherit sober? Your votes will make the choice for us now. Right, there we go. Poll will be done in 2 minutes. Everyone gets 1 vote. But GG everyone, thank you for being here. Allow me now to put the sign down. You've had a chance to see it all. In haste to complete their scheme, the barons mishandled their gunpowder. It blew up in their faces, literally. All that was found of Baron Berkovich was a pair of boots with feet still inside. The chief's agreement with the ice giants fell apart. The giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by the entire kingdom. Monarch Orm rode a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting and popular reform, which were promptly undone after their passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. There we go, Monarch Orm the Beloved. Not paranoid at all, just an all-round good monarch. GG everyone. Now then, let's do the rounds. What have we got? Morgrim is the wealthiest. Gibbo has nothing. Chad, I'm sorry. You're a tad late. You can vote for the next game, though. The vote's nearly over. Looks like traditional in the league. What the hell? What happened to Monarch Orm II? Bloody hell. What? The old man. Old? Yeah. That's longer than a 15-year reign. I'd reckon so. Swap it to 50 years? I mean... you could do, I suppose. We'll talk about it off stream. That's blimey. Okay, that was a bit dramatic. But yeah, Orm the Beloved, everyone. Orm II is going to be traditional. And we're going to carry that on next Sunday. So thank you for being here. Just give me a little moment.